You're exhausted, but you didn't even do much today. You look back at your day and you're like, okay, I replied to some emails, I had a meeting, I scrolled a bit, I did some tasks here and there. It was nothing crazy, so why do I feel like I literally run a marathon? And the weirdest part is that probably sleep is not the issue. Like, you're not sleep deprived. So what the hell is actually going on? Why are you exhausted all the time? This is actually something I struggled for years. Like, at the end of the day, I would feel so drained, and sometimes even like immediately after I woke up, I was already exhausted. And when I actually looked at like what I accomplished, it wasn't really matching. Like, the math wasn't really mathing. So I started to look deeper into this, and I realized that actually there's something that no one really talks about. Now, the obvious answer that every productivity video will tell you that is the modern life, right? We are overstimulated. We're constantly connected. We have notifications coming from everywhere. We're doom scrolling. We have this like never-ending to-do lists and responsibilities, and that is the reason why we're exhausted all the time. And honestly, that's like real. And that is true for most people. Like, I'm not gonna pretend and tell you that doom scrolling and this modern life is not causing exhaustion. It really does. Like, you know, this like constant overstimulation and constant connectivity actually creates this, I don't know how to explain this in English, but we have a word for that in Japanese, which is called like tabokan, and which is basically the feeling of being extremely busy when you're not actually doing that much, and that there's like a load that feels very heavy. So if you would like touch some grass, you would feel better. That is true for most people. However, there's more to this equation. Because during COVID, I actually quit doom scrolling and I didn't touch like social media. I didn't consume social media for 14 days. But the thing is, I was still exhausted every single day, and I was getting like 10 hours of sleep every single day. So I actually started asking a different question. What if mental overload isn't just about what's coming in from outside? What if for some people, the overload is actually happening inside? Like, what if your brain is just working way harder than it needs to, just to do normal everyday things?